Okay, that is the intro that's done properly this week round. Hello, my financy friends. That was the proper intro that should have been done last week, but this week we have improved it a little bit. So yeah, so hopefully the outro will be great as well. As you can tell, I have like nice earrings on, but no eyebrows again. No time to draw, so never mind because I'm a working person, right? So welcome to Ouch My Money, my financy friends. And wow, as usual, we will wait for my friends to come online. I don't know why my friends are always late, you know. Cannot keep time one, they all. Let me text them now. Oh my god. Before I text, the first person come on already. It is the only person with very long hair. Hi, Rachel.
Yeah, you're right. I'm the one with the longest hair here.
Yeah, I know. I realized I was going to say the only other girl, which is also true, but well, you have longer hair than me, so you're the only one with long hair. How did you fix your parting already? Just now you were saying that your parting is on the wrong side, blah blah blah.
It's still on the wrong side because this is the ad is not mirrored.
I'm gonna say something stupid. I'm gonna say something stupid. Why don't you turn your head 180 degrees?
Cannot, then you guys will be the back.
Then you'll be the right side, or you can tuck out your hair, swap it around. Okay, sorry, that's a bit. I
Straight.
think you should wear a wig, you know. Wear a wig, then don't need to blow dry my hair. Oh my god, I no eyebrows. Okay, no eyebrows. Talk about no eyebrows. I think this is our friend with no hair. I mean, less hair. This hair. This one is so wet. Hi, Jana.
Less hair. Yeah,
Least. I think I'm just like thinking who else. Okay, we need to put this properly, people. Like this. Yeah.
yeah.
Better.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Stun like vegetable. Stun like vegetable. We like one corner. I think next one. We like one corner. My friend Afiq is here.
Hi.
How's your corner coming along? I made a racist joke.
It's okay. I bring my corner everywhere, see?
What a lame answer. Shall we? I think we have one more that's coming up.
Yeah.
I think he's the one. He's the newly minted handsome one. Oh, he's here. Not until my hand pain. Own self answer. Hi Douglas, aka Kampong Kid. You want us to call you Kampong Kid, or you want us to call you Douglas? Have you know?
You can call me Kid.
What the fuck? I won't say the F word.
You was a kid?
Huh? Yeah, it's a goat child. I mean, child of a goat. I mean, a baby goat.
It's a young goat.
Child of a goat. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't notice anything different about me or not?
What's the difference?
Wow.
You didn't do your eyebrows.
I mean, that one is like, everybody knows already.
Your clothes.
I want to color my hair lah, people. I spent so much money on hair, I also never noticed.
That was such a Pantene moment. Pantene moment,
you need longer hair. You need Rachel to do it. Walao, please, this one lifeless Pantene. How to get your hair lifeless? Use Pantene. I spent so much on my hair, you all never notice. I go and color, you're gonna notice or not? It's like a brown thing. Okay, forget it. I also can't see much in the camera. I also think like it's the same as always.
Wait, it's really colored? Wait, did you color it or did you highlight it?
Okay, I actually colored it, but I'm a bit... Okay, my natural hair color is very dark, so it's very black. And then my face also already black enough. So black plus black equals super black. So that's why I always go and color my hair. But usually when I color, sometimes I feel it's a waste of money. Because usually when I color, right, I always ask for a color that is easy to maintain. So something like a dark brown that actually looks a bit like my natural hair color, just a little bit lighter. So sometimes I go home and then I'll ask the husband, so you will see my hair got nicer or not? Then he'll like, looks the same as this afternoon when you went out. And then I would have spent like, I don't know, 100 plus. My hair is quite short, so dyeing is still okay. But yeah, sometimes I feel like it's a waste of money. But like cannot lay, I myself can see the difference. Because I enjoy the pampering.
Mm.
Yeah. Who else went for a haircut?
Does it make you feel sexier?
Not really. I'm very sexy already. I can't believe I just said that. I can't. This live video, this live video. I'm not gonna keep it on the page. I'll delete it straight afterwards. No, like it doesn't. I don't know. I just feel like I can tell the difference. So, but then of course there are many other. Okay, so under my block, there is this hair place also. Then we had circuit breaker, right? So no, before circuit breaker, we started working from home. So my hair place. Anybody spoke? I thought somebody said something. Okay, so my hair place is in town. So it doesn't make sense for me to go from my house just to town and just get a haircut and then come back again. So there was only once I tried to go down and cut my hair, and I told them because I was so afraid, I don't know whether they are actually any good or not. So what I did was my hair is always like this, right? So I asked them to only cut the back. Because my back, so the front I keep the same. I just want the back to be like a nice curve cut, so that when I sleep, my hair doesn't get out of shape in the morning. Okay. Then it was such a horrible experience that the next week afterwards, I specially traveled to town just to get my hair cut. It was such a terrible experience because the guy didn't know what he was doing. Then if somebody's confident about your hair, they will touch it confidently. I don't know how else to put it. They will touch my hair confidently. Right? They were they will do all the things. Then this guy was like, yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, does he even know what he's doing or not? So that was a terrible experience, which is also why I travel all the way to town just to get my hair cut, and even though it's pricier.
So how much was it downstairs?
It's only $10.
Our place?
The place my hair cut about 40 plus. But I've been with her for years and years already. The reason why I pay so much is because it's for girls with short hair, right? It's very I mean guys also the same, right? It's very obvious if somebody doesn't cut your hair well. If you have long hair and that person doesn't really cut it well, you can still tie it up or disguise it a little bit. But short hair is very obvious. And this is the only hair stylist that does great with short hair. So the reason why I spend so much is because I am a vain pot. That's it. Does any of y'all spend so much? I feel like I'm because y'all are finance people, right? So now I feel like, maybe I'm the only one that will spend so much on hair.
Depends on my length. For my length, mine is my place is in town. My usual rate is double yours. Maybe because my hair length is double yours also. I don't know. So my hair.
Why do you go there? Why do you go there? Not anywhere else?
Wait, pause.
What?
Denise, you say in town is 40. So Rachel, you're saying that yours is double 40 or double $10?
Double 40.
Double 40 lah.
Because of the hair length. My hair length is longer. They go by length. For your information.
You mean color or cut?
Just about to ask that the longer your hair, the more it will cost to cut.
Yes.
But it doesn't
then
make sense because the longer cut is the same.
No, the longer it is, you need more skill to cut.
Really? Last time I had long hair leh.
What, really? The longer you have, it takes less skill because you make an error, you cut some more?
No, what nonsense? No, the longer it is, the more skill you need to cut the hair.
Really?
Yeah.
If
I
it
don't know. I
means-
mean, I'm experienced
There's
also.
some more things on it. I don't know. Okay, I thought the woman's thing is the skimpier it is cost more. So the shorter it is, it will cost more.
Hair is different. Hair is different. The longer, okay, but actually dye hair, I understand because you need to use a lot more material, right? When your hair is longer. But cut hair, I really don't understand. Because I think the skill level you need is about the same. Because short hair, long hair, if you cut very ugly, it's very obvious. Whichever it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that one I cannot understand. So anyway, for Rachel, so Rachel spends $85 for a haircut.
Yes.
Why do you go to that person actually?
Because I trust the person. Because hair is very important. Or rather, for me, it's an experience. We know because of circuit breaker, we stopped for how many months? 2.5 months. After that, when it opened up and I went for haircut, then I felt human again.
Oh, so sorry. Okay, wait. So your previous hairstyle made you look like a monster. Like this.
Yeah, I started tying up my hair even, on camera or stuff. So it was quite bad for me, for myself, when I look at myself. So
So for you, it's the outward appearance.
yes.
Okay, so vain just like me.
Yes, but also the experience lah. You feel
The
different
experience-
before and after haircut.
Oh, okay. So you feel like chioer lah.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
So do you do the haircut? Okay, do you guys do the hair? Girls do the haircut or the hairstyling for yourself or for other people to see?
For myself.
I think very long because I used to think it's for myself. But then I realized when I never go out, right? I don't care. My toenails already grow out like some witch toenails already, the color all dropping off. Then my hair, like every day I just tie up into some kind of okay, so basically, okay, everybody's like a big review, okay. So basically at home, right, my hair I don't do anything, so it looks like this. And then I just tie So maybe after circuit breaker, maybe it's for other people to see lah, so that they think I'm chill also. I must have, but people agree with me lah. No point if the tree fell but nobody was there in the forest. Blah blah blah. You know that quote, right? Did the tree really fall? So if I'm chill but nobody see me, am I really chill? Maybe not. Right? Why do you ask that, Douglas? Is it because you also feel chill after your haircut?
No, I'm curious if is this whole hair. I think it's this whole hair thing that is inexplicable. The reason why we do or don't do our hair and hair seems to mean a lot more than just this covering on our head.
Yeah, it's a different style. I think for some people, it's an expression of self also, right?
Okay, so Chunho has no hair.
No,
What
he
is-
has a bit of hair, don't say that.
I have hair. It's not that there's no hair. I'm just okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was just looking at. This is the first time since the last time we spoke that Afik is like paying attention to what you guys are saying. He's probably haven't heard you guys say whatever you have said just now. He's really paying attention. Though his eyes. Okay, this thing just pop up. It's just freaking me out.
Our title for the show of the day, what do you mean it's freaking you
Okay,
out?
but then-
Why not we talk about this before?
He's just listening intently, so I wouldn't know what is going on in his mind.
You can't tell from the hair, man.
Your hair is like what? Like if it's like
If I'm stressed out, the hair starts to come out. So I'm still quite chill and quite cool. So okay.
oh, okay. No, I'm very curious, Chanho. So your hair how?
Me?
Yeah.
The hair is just the hair. Hair cut already can grow. Loss already can grow. Shave already can grow. So it's just the thing that's on your head.
So how do
And-
you? So do you spend a lot? Oh, no,
Well,
because some people they have no hair, but they put like the scalp shiny thing.
What's scalp shiny thing? No, that's the natural oil. isn't it?
You mean head on?
No. I have a friend who's not like you. You have the like buzz cut thing, very very short buzz cut, right? I have a friend who is like totally. He shaved everything off, so it's like the hair is the one shiny dome, right? And he says actually without hair to protect the scalp, you need to do a lot more. Like he will put He'll put scarf to protect you from the sun and things like that. So I'm just
Exactly.
wondering, do you spend money on that?
Otherwise your head, your scalp will get burned. So I don't really, it doesn't really matter to me how the hair look. Yeah, it does give you different look with different hairstyle. Sometimes you look a little bit different, and you can have a square top. Right? I tried it before. It looked different one. You know, in school last time when I was so pissed off with my schoolmaster who said that my hair was too long, I actually cut here. I cut it halfway through purposely. That was way before when that was in the 80s, way before this hip-hop style where people just shave it here, right? I was already ahead of that. I shaved it in school, and it was obvious in school. But the headmaster cannot do anything to me because he say the hair cannot touch the collar of your shirt. So I cut it too short. It's too short and it looks absolutely weird, but it's okay because it didn't touch the collar, so he cannot catch me. But I really stood up. I so pissed at him catch me. It was just a little bit touching and it caught me. So I shaved it so high. It was just the part is just at the ear here.
How could you bear to step out looking like that?
It gets attention anyway.
So you just want attention.
So the reason why I normally don't cut my hair this way, I would go to a barber. There's $10. When I used to work in town, there's this barber that's $10. But then I found a barber near my place subsequently. There's $5. So I went to the $5. Then they always ask me when you go for $5, do you want a $5 haircut or do you want a $10 haircut? And I said, what's the difference? Oh, the $5 one, the $5 one will just cut for you. But the $10 one, we'll pay more attention to it. I said, oh, how much more attention? A little bit more. But then then they explain, but then the $5 is still okay one. They said, okay, then I just take $5, why I pay double? Then they cut me $5. I said, still decent, okay. I'll go with the $5 one. So ever since I've been cutting $5.
Wow.
And then the circuit breaker came. And then the moment the circuit breaker came, actually way before the circuit breaker, I stopped going to the barber. Because the coke, stop that. The virus is going around, and I didn't want to go to the barber and now get spread all over, and then go to the office and spread it to my cousins, or go to visit my parents and then spread. That was before the circuit breaker. I said, no, I'm not gonna do that.
So what do you end up doing?
Then I just let my hair grow at a time. At that time, before the circuit breaker, my hair actually started growing and it was just all over the place, very messy. I didn't care until the circuit breaker, and I was at home and I said, okay, it's enough, too long already. I had to cut it because it's just poking on my ears. It's too uncomfortable.
I thought poking in your eyes. Okay, wait. So now what do you do? So you just, but your hair looks quite neat now, so you went to get a haircut also, right?
No, I shaved my hair using a razor.
Oh, like that, what Afiq was doing.
You don't have to cover your eyes. It's like it's not going to like cut you.
$5,
So,
$5.
So now you spend $0 on your haircut.
not zero lah. You see electricity cost because it's
Yeah
No,
lah, so I mean like close to zero lah.
yeah. So yeah. So I don't
You don't
spend.
get any of the pampering leh. You know, it's very shiok. It's very shiok when you go to a salon that actually does proper hair washing. Like we spend like 15 minutes just.
Let me tell you the trick.
Not
You cut
trick.
your hair short, so you explore a lot more on your scalp. Then you use this minty hair shampoo. Oh. Same feeling.
It's so sensual. Come on. Oh. Okay, I get it. No, it's not the mintiness. It's the massage. And you don't have to do it yourself. Who else enjoys their hair being washed by other people? Yay! We got friends! So it's not just a girl thing. Afiq out. We are busy watching our children's hair anyway. It's time to watch. But what I realized is that a lot of salons in Singapore, right? They don't really wash your hair as attentively as the old school salons used to do. That's what I realized. The new ones, you know, they are very good at cutting hair and all that, and coloring and making it look like chill, but the hair wash is they don't spend so much time and effort and attention on it now. So I don't know. Kit, Kit, you said that you also like having a hair wash, right? Did you go to somewhere recently do you have any place to recommend that wash your hair, like some masseuse that is giving you a massage? What's that face, yeah?
That would make me sound so vain.
It's okay, wow. You have stigma against being vain, is it?
No, it takes. I think I need to learn from Chunho. Okay. In having enough courage to acknowledge that the vanity is part of who we are. Yeah. Anyway, for the longest time, I also went for $10 haircuts. And it worked. Okay, until the and there was this place I used to go at my office that and the person. So I think it was about the person knowing my head and my hair, and being able to give me what I need. Then she died. Okay, then she died. She had cancer and after she passed on, I think it was very sad at the time. One day I went for the haircut and she said, "I'm going to stop work." You know, I said, "Hey, how come?" So I asked her. So we started a conversation. How come? Are you going somewhere else? Because if she was going somewhere else, I would follow her to wherever she was going. Then she said, "No, I'm going to stop work." I said, "How come?" Then she said, "How come?" Then I asked her, "How come?" Then she said, "I got cancer." And it was the end of, and I was traumatized after that. I couldn't bear to step into that place anymore. So I started looking for another place, and then after that, my aunt passed away. Okay, in Malaysia, and I went for the funeral and all that, and was alone in KL, and I think at that point I felt really depressed and I was really sad, and I was looking for something to get out of that sadness. So I decided I was going to go for go and have a haircut and have somebody wash my hair. I don't know why that came up. I don't know why that came up. It was a very silly thing, but it was. So I went to the closest hairdressing salon, and usually this unisex. So the only place I know was that $10 haircut place. Okay, so I just walked into a unisex salon. Okay, and I asked whether they do men's haircuts, and they did, and so I paid for it with a hair wash and everything, and so that felt really, really good. And I think that was when I started to go for haircuts like that. And then recently, Thompson Plaza was renovated, and there was this new shop that opened up. Okay, that's called LA Barbers. Okay, which was specifically tailored for men. Okay, tailored for men, and okay, I never really paid attention to this, and so I looked at their prices. And I looked at the prices, and my first reaction was, "Oh my God, which guy would spend so much money on a haircut in a place like this?"
Douglas would.
So it was $40. So it was $40, okay, for a haircut plus a wash, okay, and a little bit of head massage. But then, so I just kept walking past, and then I saw that because they just opened, there was a discount. There was a discount, which was a significant discount, and so I can't remember why. One day I decided, okay, let's give them, let's see what it's all about. Okay, and they're very sleek, you know. Okay, I tell you, I think I sound so swaku, you know. Okay. it's such a basic setup, okay. And I was wondering, okay, where in the world are they going to wash? Where's the wash basin? No? And after I went in and had the haircut, then he flipped me around. He flipped me around and he opened up the panel and there was a there was a basin there. And then the chair was automated, went down. So I was quite impressed. And it was and for the first time I realized, because they specifically catered to men, they know what men wanted.
Okay, which is.
Which is I think a hairstylist who does both genders, okay, versus so it's specialization. Okay. So the experience was totally different. Okay. It was very the wash was very firm. Okay, the massage was very firm, and they used this razor thing, to shave. So he paid a lot of attention. Okay, down to, and then he shaped with this knife, this razor thing. Then he shaped my hair, and so that was a discounted experience. And then and to me it was, oh my god, this swakuness. It's like, oh my god, that was an experience I never had before in my life, ever, ever. Okay, so when then circuit breaker happened, and after circuit breaker, so no more discount and all that, right? So when they reopen, and haircuts are essential service, right? So they were first to open, and so there was a queue, and I booked, and I paid full price. I paid full price for that experience, okay, of being taken. I think for a man to be taken care of in that way, that nobody else, that I never got. Okay, so I realized I never got taken care of with such care before. Okay, or for a very, very long time anyway. Okay, so that was about having that 1 hour of being
1 hour.
Yeah, taken care of. Yeah, so that's that wash and everything. Yeah,
So it was an experience for you lah. Yeah, know later lah. So for you, Douglas, is a rule of no return,
Yeah, I know.
You now realize the folly of your ways.
No, I'm willing to be folly.
No, as in folly of your ways, thinking that a $10 haircut is the same as a $40 haircut.
Oh, worlds apart. Totally differently.
Okay, that's good. So you're paying for the experience. Yes, Chan Ho, your hammer 10,000 times now.
I have a question before I go with that question for everybody. I want to hear where Afiq gets his haircut.
Afiq finance guy he should do like a $5 thing.
$5 no. I don't know where to find $5 haircuts anymore. There's a barber about a 5-minute cycle away. So it's one of those traditional Malay barbers. They've been there for donkey years, maybe 20 over years, pushing about 20 years. And I found them when I moved to this area. Previously, I would just go to a QB house, a K-Cuts. That's one of those $10, $12 10-minute haircut ones. But so I visited these barbers, and like what Douglas says, they really take care of you, right? The 10-minute haircuts are just quick shave, trim here and there, and you're done, right? And of course they clean you up with that vacuum and all that. They give you a nice suck job,
Ooh, people get blowjobs, get suck jobs, great.
Yeah. But going to a barber, right, like a proper legit barber, I'd forgotten. As a child, my dad would bring me, and I'd forgotten the experience. Right? Yeah. They've got the razor, the straight razor. They spray the water. They trim everything nicely. All the little detailing that those 10-minute Korean haircuts don't do, right? And for the same amount, I get so much more value because he takes really good care of me. So yeah,
So for that 1 hour, you're like a baby.
1 hour, 10 minutes.
Huh? After the Malay bubbles, 10 minutes.
10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes max, $10.
$10.
Ooh.
$10. And
They
do
don't
much-
shave you?
I could pay for a shave, but
Shave where?
I want to go to a different therapist.
The where one you have to ask is another place, another salon. To cut your nose hair, I think.
No way.
I thought the old one.
I could just pay for a shave, but
I'm always very fascinated with the old school one where they lather. They do the proper lathering in like a bowl, and then they do like, and then after they put a hot towel.
they do that. They still do that. They're still a traditional barber. They do that. You just have to ask for it. But because I shave every single day, I don't really maintain any kind of facial hair. So yeah, they do that. I mean, absolutely. The fact is that I used to pay $12 for a 10-minute quick haircut at one of those little franchises. And when I switched to a proper barber, and he knows exactly what he's doing, he takes his time, he does everything right. For the same amount of money I pay, the value, the ROI I get is immeasurable. Like when CB lifted, I went to a quick K-cut thing. It was horrifying. I looked at it, I was like, no, I can't shoot videos, I can't take pictures. It just looks funny, my head looks wonky. A couple of weeks later, I go back to the barber, and he takes one look, okay, all done. I paid the same amount, and I look just like this. And my self-confidence just came back.
Oh, so vain lah. Every day so vain lah.
I'm a little bit hiao.
It's hiao, not hiao.
He's the Xiao Wayne. So how frequently do you all visit, or how frequently do you all cut your hair?
Once a month?
After-
3 weeks to a month?
I think guys need to cut, like, especially cuts like Afiq, Douglas. Like Douglas this side, once it starts to go out, then not so nice already, right? Yeah, so I think 3 weeks.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, or what?
Depends on how fast the hair grows.
Average. Douglas go. How many?
Yeah.
How?
Like during the winter, the hair grows a lot faster. During the summer,
Hello,
the
in
summer
Singapore.
coat
Where
comes
got
No, when
in.
you
winter,
talk
summer?
about winter and summer, is summer and winter all the same in Singapore?
Yeah, you think
During the
you
rainy
want to wear the
season,
jacket
there's
that
more water,
hello.
it grows more, the fertilizer, you know what I mean? And then the hot months, it starts to wilt a little bit more.
So after you go what? Every 3 weeks to a month, right? You said earlier.
3 weeks to a month.
Then Douglas,
I think about 5 to 6 weeks because it's really short. Then I'll really go out a little bit and go out of shape because my head I realize can take to a certain length. After that it gets messy. Then I'll need to
why Chunho you want that? Wait. Okay, so Chunho
Me, until the hair poke my ear and I feel so
how does
uncomfortable.
it poke your ear? The hair grow out from here. How you poke your ear like this? My hair go over poke my ear.
Okay, the thing is, when you use the shaver to shave, the way that the barber, if you go to the barber, they will make sure that the hair here next to your ear doesn't poke it, is because they use a razor.
Oh, like here. Huh?
Yeah, but when you use razor, you can get them to be even shorter. You can put it down to a lower length and trim it, but if you don't do it properly, it'll be jagged. Then it'll look horrible. So I just keep it as the same length. But as it grows, the hair here will poke the ear on the side here, especially now when you wear a mask. So when I wear a mask, and then you will into the hair, and then sometimes you feel uncomfortable. Is it the loop that is causing problem with your ear, or is it the hair that is poking your ear? So I will keep messing my ear here. So when you get to a certain stage, I will have to cut it. So it's roughly about 2 to 3 weeks. I will cut it again.
But you keep it yourself, right? So you're not spending any money on it, right?
No, yeah, so that's fine. But if you go to a barber, you actually typically it's about a month because they will trim this a little bit more so it doesn't, poke your ear.
So, because a barber would pay attention to all these
Yes.
little details like fading it up or just making sure that those segments are a bit shorter, whereas those like 10-minute express ones, what you pay for is a really quick job. That's
Yeah.
what you get, right? You're in a rush 10 minutes.
Yeah, but anyway, the reason why I'm asking is to look at it, because if I go to the barber like once a month, or even I go to the barber 2 times a month, if I get a $5 haircut, okay, versus if I go there once a month and it's $40, I kind of saving. The saving is quite huge. Yeah, so I'm thinking, so it's whether you want to save the money or you don't save the money. And for me, I want to save the money because I can do something else with that money.
But
So
you don't
it's-
like to be pampered, man.
Huh? Okay, that's the thing about it. I'm very uncomfortable with it.
Really? Okay, good.
Really?
You want to come my house? You clean my house for me.
No,
No pampering.
wait, being uncomfortable with pamper doesn't mean that I will pamper people or I clean other people's stuff. What are you talking about?
Waste my time. Rachel, you raise your hand. Why you raise
Yeah,
your
I
hand?
want to say. Just like I said, my haircut is $80, right?
Mm.
But I realized I only cut once every 3 months, 2 to 3 months.
Yes. Yes.
So
That's the
long
thing
hair
about
it can tahan. That's why
Yes.
the haircut needs to be good, because it needs to, the style needs to be there and can last. So if I
Yes.
calculate on an annual basis, it's almost the same as Douglas.
What
the
if you only spend $5 in your haircuts every 3 months?
But it will look like shit.
yeah,
Wait, are you sure you will look like shit?
but I wouldn't trust long but that's
What if-
just
Yeah. So what if I was just actually thinking about it? Okay, I was actually just thinking about it when Afiq was describing his experience of being taken care of and all that. I don't know. Do you get your hair washed?
No, not for $10. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Not just
So if I can get that same experience and pay less, I would. Yeah. So if I can get that same experience and pay less, I would. Okay. It's just that I've never found an experience like that. And I just remember, for the first time in my life, they actually showed me a book. They had actually showed me a book of men's hairstyles, and I got an education in the process of what the latest hairstyles are. And he actually asked me to pick a hairstyle, and nobody has ever done that in my life. I never even knew. All this swakuness is coming out, right?
$10 haircuts, you won't
I
get
had no
one.
idea.
what?
I had no idea. But if I could pay less, I would. But then yeah. So
so
It's-
it's about the experience, that
Yeah,
value,
it is.
what you're getting out from that amount that you're paying.
Yeah, but people value things differently. Like Chan Ho, he doesn't like to be pampered. He likes to be 做牛做马. I don't know what else to say.
No, not so new talk. I just want to be.
So he
I just
will
don't
try
know.
his
Okay,
own way.
the thing is that I just don't know. It's like going to a massage. I was like lying there being for
Being touched.
2 hours, like wasting my time. Kind of thing. It's like going to a facial, then you just lie there and then that I might as well go home and sleep. Kind of thing. So I don't know that whole pamper thing. That's why when I was overseas and working overseas, having a chauffeur was a nightmare for me. I couldn't stand having a chauffeur being driven around. It's just so uncomfortable for me. I'd rather drive on my own.
You can you can drive me.
Yeah, but
Because I don't like
So
we
it
know
can be
that
our
Chuno is from Mars. We know that you guys know that Chuno is from Mars, right?
well, I can see now, but does it mean that the four of us from Venus? Not really. I mean, I think Afiq is like the middle.
No,
So,
the four of
like
you are
the
not from Venus, the four of you are from the Venus.
What thing? So wait. So I can go
Mars.
first.
if I'm in the middle, technically I'm from Earth, because Mars, Venus,
Yes,
Earth is in
great.
between.
Yes, so you're from us. Then Chan Ho, just now you were saying what?
No, you guys are not from Venus. You're from Uranus.
Ha,
What?
ha, ha.
I'm not even going to bother about that. Next. Whatever I don't give energy to does not exist, will cease to exist. Cease to exist now. Yeah, we have like different people from different spectrum. So for Chunho, he is totally like, I just get it done, can already. I don't need, if I can get it done, it looks okay, it doesn't look okay, it doesn't poke my ear, I'm good. Right? That's for you, right? So however, if you can spend the least on it, the better. Afiq is like the earthling, so middle. I want a little bit of comfort, but I'm not willing to pay that much.
No, it's
So-
not the comfort. It's the quality of the work.
And how you look after that. Handsome.
Quality of the work.
Handsome, not hums up.
Hums
Change the haircut,
You
okay?
know,
When I am handsome, then I can be hums up.
No, you can be hums up without being handsome, okay? That's the worst kind.
It
Like
works
that.
better when I hums up.
Okay, again, cease to exist. that means Rachel, Douglas, and I, we will pay for the experience. I think Rachel and I think Douglas is experience. The experience of being taken care of, the experience of just having to sit there and like people will ask you what you want this, is this okay? And then every single strand of hair they will put under a microscope and like then I think for Rachel and I, it's just being, we just want somebody we can trust to make us look good. Because for me, my short hair, if somebody mess it up, I don't know, I will look like Douglas next week, I think. I'll have to cut even shorter.
See, I cannot take it. If I have one bad haircut, the next week I'll go back to my own hairdresser. I'll redo everything. Yeah.
I also, because I'm so vain, we are so vain. So yay! So basically, different people value different things, right? And then you will go according to those values. As we can tell, Chunho is very utilitarian. Is that how you pronounce it, Afiq?
Yes.
Great. And then for those of us who value experiences, we will spend it on such an expensive haircut. Not really expensive lah, right? I mean, you sit there, you feel shook. It's the feeling, emotions all tied to the emotion, I feel. Right?
It's the value you derive from it, ma.
Okay. Do you have anything else that we want to talk about today, my fancy friends? No?
I think
I don't know.
I just wanted to add one more thing, that it's okay to spend on things that each person values. You know, some people feel guilty about spending money on things, but if there is a differentiation and there's a segregation between things that's important to them and they spend on versus things that's frivolous and they spend on, then when that segregation is clear to them, then it's very clear what they want to spend on, and it's very clear what they want to spend on, they can spend on and not feel guilty about it.
I think so.
This
Money
is
sometimes.
what we call spark joy.
So when you go and then I can just imagine Douglas' face when he's thinking about going to LA Barbers. He's like, does it spark joy? Yes, it does.
No,
Yes, I think we got you.
yeah. What? Dollar isn't equal to value. Can you make it big?
Just bring
What
it.
Wow, this Chan Ho, what make big?
Anyway, yeah, it's true. But for person like me who doesn't like to be pampered in that way, I wouldn't spend money in it because I don't value it that much. I don't see the value in it, but I will spend money to travel. I'll spend money to go overseas.
You spend money on ice cream.
I will spend money on ice cream. Yes.
I won't spend money on ice cream.
Huh?
I won't spend money on
ice cream. So Douglas won't spend money on ice cream.
I will spend money on ice cream. But I will still look for deals on ice cream and then spend money on ice cream.
That's how you stay rich,
Vain
people.
too. Okay, I have to say I'm vain too, but I can afford to eat ice cream. That's what I can say.
You're such an idiot. You're slapping your face through the screen right now. Okay, people, I think this is it for this episode of Ouch My Money. And these are my friends. I have to play the outro music now. Faster play. I need to dig my nose. My nose so itchy now.
You can think you can do it online on the air.
Oh, there's even some lines I won't cross, my friend. Okay. Wait. Okay, so are we gonna we are any last words?
I think okay.
That's when
the
you
last,
start makes you happy.
yeah.
What wait. Okay, Afiq then Douglas. Go Afiq.
I just said, just spend your money on the things that make you happy, but make sure they make you truly happy.
Yeah, so I will echo that. Okay, so it's not about the $40. Okay, yeah, the price versus it's not equal to value. It's not about the $40, about the experience. If I can pay less for it, I will. Okay, I also ask myself if I have a threshold. If it was $400, right, would I still pay for the experience? And I might not. Okay, or even if it was $50, or even if it was $80, would I still pay for the experience? So I might not. So there's a threshold for price and the value. But I think ultimately it's getting the most.
Something's wrong, Douglas.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. We
Okay,
are
so I
good.
think ultimately it's just acknowledging what we need and giving, okay, for me anyway, like acknowledging what I need and giving myself what I need, because we are not going to live forever, and then where do we put our resource to maximize this experience called life?
Eat ice cream.
Okay. Time for the outro music, people. Bye guys.
Okay, bye.
Are we supposed to dance?
Okay, I'm ending it now. Enough.